The enemy has emerged from the castle and has formed defensive ranks.
Why would they come out? It is the height of idiocy. Sure, you must act as a decoy and attack from the south. Zhao, once the enemy reacts to Shi's attack, you must strike from the rear. This man, he rebels against Wei and strikes out on his own. And yet he is nothing but a mere fool! This battle is an insult to us all. End it!
This armor is so heavy. I should have left it behind.
Lord Shahoba's father was a famous warrior, too. I hope we can rely on him in this battle.
I don't know if the Sima clan will appreciate having a Shaho in their midst.
I can't believe that Gongsun Yuan! First he betrays Wei, then he turns around and names himself King of Yan! Such incredible greed! Has he no sense of shame?
My lord, I was just reading about your family. Is it true you had 7 brothers? They say Lord Sima Shur is cultured, hard-working, and intelligent, while Lord Sima Zhao is said to be a lazy wastrel. I wonder, are the rumors true? I don't know what Gongsun Yuan was...
Zhao!
Hey, what's with the sour face? I've already made all of the necessary preparations.
Fine. I suppose it's not like this battle is going to last very long anyway. Tell me, son, what do you think of the one known as Gongsun Yuan?
He is nothing more than a mere fool. This battle is as good as won. However, I have a feeling that it will not be long before chaos rises again. Wu has united around Sun Quan. However, Wei and Wu have lost many of their heroes and have been weakened for some time. The balance of power has shifted. It is only a matter of time before someone fans the flames of rebellion.
Very perceptive, my son. Indeed, this world has taken a decisive change for the worse. Let's go. I wish to bring a quick end to this battle. Sure, you will attack from the south, as we discussed. That ought to draw. Terminated. Zhao, you will set up camp to the east. Once the enemy's defense is thin, you are to strike. Prepare to be exterminated.
Father, what's the point of this battle? Frankly, this guy doesn't seem worth the effort.
Sometimes you have to fight battles that are just. Responsibility demands it.
Fight me now! For glory! Regroup now! And wait for... There is no escape.
Once we reach the halt the advance. From there, long.
Terminated. This battle's a real waste of time. We could beat these guys in our sleep. Looks like those cowards have run for the hills!
Father, what's the matter? I realize our enemy today is hardly worthy of your attention, but...
I was just remembering the times I fought Zhuge Liang. Back when I had opponents I needed to think to beat.
You have truly earned your reputation. Such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Excellent! Our teamwork was flawless! Be gone!
I bring news. An enemy unit is on the move.
And just like that, they break down their defenses. Keep drawing the enemy south.
I must retreat! This is not the end! Oh! You just reached another level of brilliance!
I really hate it when they do that.
Time to put this position to use in realizing my strategies.
Your wits are a match for mine. We cannot do anything if our formations. More enemy units are moving south.
Time to put this position to use in realizing my strategies. Like fish to the bait. They can pull up in the castle if they like. They still have their egos. This has gone on long enough. Strike from the east.
This one is heroic! I guess I need to pick up the pace. You appear to be a competent fighter. However, I will not be easily defeated.
It's an ambush!
Stay calm. Turn or fight.
Prepare to be exterminated. This is how they handle a crisis? What a disgrace.
retreat. This is not the end.
Vanquish the sword.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
I knew you were good, but not this good.
Time to put this position to use in realizing my strategies.
We surrender. Please, forgive our foolishness.
There are 5 options in war. Fight, defend, flee, surrender, or die. You have proven inept at the first and have now had the temerity to surrender. Death is all the rest.
Even with my knowledge,
I could not trust you.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
Please, have mercy. I surrender.
The fact that you instigated a revolt is not such a great crime. Your greatest crime was having the temerity to think you had the talent to do so. You, who were unaware of your own mediocrity. Die.
Curse you!
What a miserable world this is, where we are forced to watch while idiots erupt in hysterics. Meanwhile, my own talents are destined to be wasted.
The cunning of Sima Yi managed to eliminate Gongsun Yuan. Not knowing the limits of his strength, he had turned his back on Wei and declared himself the king of Yan. Unable to control his anger towards this fool, Sima Yi was reminded of another man. The unparalleled tactician that had fallen at the Wujiang Plains, Zhuge Liang. Once his star had faded, the land had changed dramatically. Within Wei, Cao Rui succeeded Cao Pi as emperor and began a rule of greed and opulence. While within Wu, they watched the struggle between Wei and Shu as they stabilized their own country and strengthened their defenses. Meanwhile, determined to rebuild its strength, Shu remained quiet as it recovered. It was then that Cao Rui of Wei died and was replaced by the young Cao Feng. Supporting Cao Feng were the Wei general Cao Shuang and none other than Sima Yi. However, Sima Yi willingly gave up his authority and decided to retire instead. For he felt that dividing power between two people would only lead to chaos within the government. In addition, with Zhuge Liang gone, there were none who could match his intellect. Realizing this fact during his battle against Gongsun Yuan, he later disappeared from the public eye. And so, as the lone authority of Wei, Cao Shuang moved to attack Shu in the hope of returning Wei to its former glory. Sima Yi refused to participate in this battle and dispatched his son, Sima Zhao, in his stead. It was a sign of how much he missed having a worthy opponent.
we can place ambush troops here. But that means these supplies.
It's a little dark for map reading, isn't it? Who are you again?
My name is Dung Ai, my lord. I have had the honor of speaking with your father on several occasions.
Is that right?
I have something I wish to discuss with you, my lord.
What is it you want to say?
Forgive me, but would you be willing to speak to our lord on my behalf? We have been short on provisions since our last campaign. Our first order of business should be to find some nice, fertile land. The enemy is clearly reading our every move. We should prepare for a surprise attack.
I suppose you already mentioned this to him and he ignored you. Well, he's not much of a listener. Even if it's coming from me, he's just going to say the same thing.
Perhaps, but you're the only chance I've got.
How do I always get myself caught up in these things?
Thank you, my lord. I wish you luck.
I hear Lord Dung Ai likes to make maps in his spare time. No wonder he's so adept at using the terrain in battle.
Lord Dung Ai is an experienced veteran of battle. It's heartening to have a man of his calm disposition in our ranks.
My lord, there's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Ah, there you are, Sima Zhao. I have an important mission for you. I want you to launch a surprise attack on the enemy supply base and secure provisions for our men.
If I do, then our defenses here will be thin. I think it best if we prepare for an attack by the enemy and strengthen our defenses.
You're not the first one to mention that to me. You must have spoken with Dung Ai. There is no way the enemy will try to attack us. They have no idea what we are up to. Enough. I order you to go and attack the supply base. Understood?
I suppose I don't have much of a choice. This has all gone wrong, Dung Ai. Lord Cao Shuang wants us to raid the enemy supply depots.
I apologize, but I am still worried that the enemy will spring a night raid.
I hope they do. That'd teach him. Come on, we'd better get moving.
The supply depots are to the northwest. We must approach undetected.
Evade the strong and strike at the weak. That is a fundamental tactic in battle.
Depots are just ahead.
terrible news! Our main camp is under attack. It needs help urgently.
Just as I feared.
This ought to make Lord Cao Shuang see sense. I guess we better go help out. Things are looking very good for us.
Fight me now! For glory!
Try and stop me!
Part of our main camp defenses have been wiped out by a fire attack.
What a disaster! I have no excuse for troubling you with this rabble. Regroup now, and wait for further instructions. Don't waste this opportunity! We will use this momentum to press the attack!
How will we get ourselves out of this predicament?
Try and stop me!
Sima Zhao, I suppose you've come to laugh at me. You were right, and I was wrong. I wouldn't do that. What do you want to do?
I think our chances of winning are pretty much gone.
I know that. All forces retreat.
The enemy seems to be coming from the north. We must take the western gate and head south.
You have your father's eye for strategy, I see. The western gate, you say? Very well.
I am fine, my lord. You must protect Lord Cao Shuang. My lord, you needn't concern yourself about me, but thank you.
How could this be? It's as if your actions out there have cured me of all my ailments.
Your prowess is undeniable. I doubt I have ever seen anything like it.
This is our chance, men! Lane ahead of the leader of way!
Get this thing started!
More enemy units, my lord.
Why get the all just come at once and be done with it?
Try and stop me!
Our lord is struggling. He won't last much longer.
Alright, I get it. I have to help him, right?
Try and stop me! Try and stop me!
The skill you displayed on the battlefield inspires us all to carry out our duty.
My knowledge of the battlefield will help me prevail over this chaos.
Try and stop me!
Our lord isn't quite up to this. It looks like we'll have to take care of them. The Night Raid. The tenacious waves of attack. I'd say they have quite the strategist leading them.
That would be me. And I'm here to claim your head. Your withdrawal is almost complete. But you're not getting past me.
This one looks like a real pain in the neck. Don't I? I'll leave it to you.
Surely you jest, my lord.
That'll do. Pull out! Well, it looks like we got away clean in the end. But the general may prove a problem. I suppose I should go and report on what happened to my father.
Most impressive, my lord. You reminded me of your father out there today.
What? Come on. Don't say things like that. Right. Let's move on out of here.
He defeats the enemy with assured decision-making, then retreats by the safest route. It seems the Sima family is the only one that can reunite Wei.
Everybody demanded the return of the cunning strategist they had known. The army, led by Cao Shuang to defeat Shu, was unable to achieve any results. And Cao Shuang's reputation as a military commander was dealt a crushing blow. On the other hand, Sima Zhao's skillful retreat helped further the Sima clan's reputation as brilliant strategists. Cao Shuang was convinced that military action could not restore Wei to its former brilliance. And so he held a feast at the palace that lasted for several days. With this lavish banquet, he hoped to gain influence and power by winning over the hearts of the leaders and governing officials. However, his opulence began to put a strain on the coffers and accomplished little but to drain the country of its resources. Just then, word arrived that Zhang Wei of Shu was preparing to invade Wei. The only way to meet this threat would be to depose Cao Shuang and replace him with Sima Yi. Oblivious to these calls from the people throughout his country, Cao Shuang continued to hold his feasts. As the misguided rule of Cao Shuang continued, Sima Yi sequestered himself in a mansion within Luoyang and refused to come out. However, there was a distinct gleam in his eyes, like that of a wolf stalking its prey. This was the beginning of a coup d'etat, a natural move for one of such cunning intellect as he.
You mean he's too ill even to meet with me?
Yes. Recently, he's begun to forget things. Frankly, I don't think he'll ever recover. Please give my regards to the General. By the way, where is the General right now?
Yes. I believe he is out on a hunt today. Now, if you will please excuse me.
Come, my son. Cao Shuang must be dealt with. I am not generous enough to allow such a fool to do as he pleases.
Cao Shuang is still out hunting. Take Father. He has no idea what's going on.
We must secure the palace now. It is time to return power to the hands of those smart enough to rule.
Prepare to be exterminated. We should secure the guard post at the castle gate. It will be useful when Cao Shuang returns. Prepare to be exterminated. Father, a messenger has been spotted running off to warn Cao Shuang. We should annex the armory, too. Its benefits would be obvious.
No escape.
They don't know when to quit, do they? There's a guard post here. What should we do, Father?
Take it. The more pressure we put on the soldiers, the easier they will be to manipulate. The mind shall vanquish the sword.
I too share your pride, Father.
The general's men have returned. Things are gonna get ugly.
Your reputation. There is no such a display will boost the morale of our troops.
Regroup now. Wait for further instructions.
Stay loyal to an incompetent human god, or serve you and live. It is your choice.
I will serve you, my lord.
Quan Fan has fled. He was the brain behind Cao Shuang. I'm sure he was the one sending the messengers.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
Father, it is nice to see you doing so well. They come. This is gonna be a real chore.
Zhao, keep your comments to yourself. You cannot go through life avoiding things because they are onerous.
Fight me now for glory! Hang on, victory is almost ours.
I too share your pride, Father.
We must tighten our defenses and keep from losing any ground against the enemy.
All my drinking, hunting, carousing, it is all for the future of Wei! You understand, I have to be seen as a strong leader!
What I understand is that you have proven yourself to be a most unworthy leader. For the future of Wei, I must eliminate such an incompetent leader.
Someone stop Sima Yi! Buy me some time!
I know. You need not worry about me, Father.
There's no escape.
Everything I have done has been for the Empire. For Wei, I regret nothing.
There is no escape.
Then why are you
I was right to do what I did. Know your place. Our men were coming together as one under me. His Highness knew that!
Imbecile!
If you thought your conduct was unimpeachable, then why were you spying on me? You feared me because you knew you were wrong, right? You blind, misguided fool. Kill him.
Sima Yi could not forgive Cao Shuang. He was a fool that cared only about what others thought of him, who let his insecurities drive him down the path of indecision. With Cao Shuang out of the way, authority over Wei fell to Sima Yi. Fearing for his life, Xiahou Ba, a relative of Cao Shuang's, decided to plot an escape. Learning of his intentions, Sima Yi made his way to the castle where Xiahou Ba was stationed.
Xiahou Ba will be heading for Shu. You don't wish us to give chase?
No. The Shaho clan's achievements are well known. Killing him will bring unnecessary trouble.
He sides with his father's killers to save his own hide. I couldn't do it.
Fleeing to Shu, Shaho Ba was made a general in their army. The events following Cao Shuang's execution unnerved the leaders of Wei. Indeed, Sima Yi, now the sole authority over all of Wei, also sensed something unusual going on. However, he was too busy to do anything about it. Carrying on the will of the late Zhuge Liang, Jiang Wei of Shu had resumed the invasion of Wei. Sima Yi sent his sons, Sima Shi and Sima Zhao, to go and deal with this threat. As they looked upon the Shu army at Mount Niutou, the sagacious young men thought to themselves, why would Father not participate in this battle? Why did he send us instead? These two brilliant young minds could not help but question their great father's choice. Would they find the answers they sought in this battle?
I happened to see your brother sneaking into Lady Yuanji's bedroom. But you should have seen what happened next. My lady chased him out in a hail of invective. But your brother seemed to quite enjoy it.
How could Shaho Ba simply defect to Shu like that? They are responsible for the death of his father! What a deplorable state of affairs!
I know Lord Guo Huai would never betray us. He's one man you can count on until the bitter end.
More betrayal. Poor Lord Guo Huai. I fear for his health.
The famed name of Shaho has been disgraced by this act of betrayal. Can you believe that, Shaho Ba? How could he do such a thing?
Zhang Wei is a disciple of Zhuge Liang. We must keep an eye out for enemy plots.
Just when I thought I had handled things at home, we are invaded from the outside.
You have it wrong, Zhao. Father could have seized power anytime he wanted to. That is why he was in such a hurry to slay Cao Shuang. It could only be so that he could prepare for a Shu invasion.
So Shu is such a threat that we need to be concerned about them.
Yes, they are. We must not let down our guard in this battle. Come, Zhao. We do not have a moment to spare. The Shu army must be eliminated.
All forces, begin the advance!
An enemy unit has been sighted to the southwest. From their numbers, I'd say they're a decoy.
I don't care. Continue the advance. We will break them and their pathetic plans.
Just to be safe, I will prepare for the enemy's plans. I'm fine. Don't worry.
just rather not taking command himself. Perhaps he has become bored by war.
You think he's testing me? Or maybe... He seemed fine. This area is now under my control.
I am more than willing to sacrifice my life.
Now's our chance. They don't suspect a thing.
There is no
Our
escape.
men have been ambushed. They're already surrounded.
So it was a decoy. All forces remain calm.
The enemy outnumbers us. We should destroy the bridge.
This area is now under my control.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
To take somebody by surprise like that.
There is an enemy supply depot to the northwest. If we secure it, it will damage enemy morale.
I am to be the last thing you see on this battlefield.
There is no escape.
Come and show me the might you possess.
Attack! Show them no mercy.
I have learned the blind.
There is
Now,
no escape.
allow me to repay your...
Has executed an ambush. The enemy forces have been thrown into a panic.
This one is heroic. I guess I need to pick up the pace.
I shall be your opponent. Prepare yourself. I'm afraid your destiny has run its course. Such strength. Until next time, I can return stronger.
I shall reign supreme. It's not enough to simply secure it. Burn it to the ground.
Welcome. My pets and I have long awaited your arrival.
The enemy is using some sort of siege weapon. Our men are under fire.
Report! Enemy reinforcements are approaching!
Even now they fight on. The Shu army is more tenacious than ever. The skill you displayed on the battlefield inspires us all to carry out our duty.
Stand your ground and face me.
Forgive me, but I cannot go any further.
Horrified to know that his son would fight for the hero.
Now, I understand. There is rather that than see his beloved son die.
Perhaps the most magnificent warrior I've ever seen.
Are a match for mine. I fight because I have something to live for.
I'm concerned about Lord Worldwide's health. Mind you, he always
There is no escape for you.
I must retreat. This is not the end. A true warrior indeed. You will carry our honor across the land.
There is no escape for you. There is no escape for you.
Give it up. You will.
never be able to beat me.
Maybe he could, if he had a little help!
Just in time. My lord, take care. Zhang Wei and the traitor are here. Somebody go and inform our lord at once.
Come on, we've lost this one. There's no point in sticking around here.
They know when they are beaten.
I swore to my lord that I would never give up until we had built a land of benevolence.
It's all right. It's okay.
Did you see that? That tenacity? Our father has left us with a few issues left to solve.
Why must people cling to their outdated ideals so stubbornly?
In the battle fought among the new generation of heroes from each kingdom, Sima Shi emerged victorious. However, the Sima clan was not given time to rest on their laurels. For at that very moment, a secret conspiracy was being plotted that would shake the kingdom to its very core. The Emperor of Wei, Cao Feng, was deposed. It was the result of a devious plot cooked up by Wang Ling following his attack on Wu. His aim was to depose the young emperor and replace him with an older one in order to reduce the Sima clan's influence within the court. Sima Yi's decision was swift. He quickly prepared his troops and set out to strike Wang Ling, who resided in Shouchuan. Unlike Shu and their repeated invasions, Wu had spent the past few years quietly building their strength. And they now hungrily awaited an opportunity to invade Wei. Of course, Sima Yi was too clever to allow Wu an opening. Though he knew that none could match his intellect and cunning, he decided to trust his instincts and quickly set off to eliminate his foes.
Yuanji, you're a wise young lady. Do you not grow tired of listening to Zhao all the time?
Well, if anything, he's not boring. And besides, you know as well as anyone, he is who he is.
Indeed he is. I'm happy to see you two getting along.
Apparently, Wang Ling was a somewhat decent ruler. However, he let that go to his head.
It would seem that Wang Ling has not forgiven you for seizing power, Father.
And I imagine he fancies himself a much better choice to wield that power? I have neither the time nor the inclination to deal with insignificant fools such as him.
The enemy is taking up a defensive position. Additionally, Wu appears to be readying an attack of their own.
Almost certainly. Wang Ling has formed an alliance with Wu. We simply need to attack swiftly before their reinforcements can arrive.
Father, why do you continue to support Wei? You do not need to attack Wang Ling for their benefit. You are capable of so much more, Father. You could even seize the land if you so desired.
I am not motivated out of loyalty to Wei. I simply cannot stomach the presence of imbeciles. Especially those that desire authority beyond their abilities. Nor can I stand a world that would suffer such fools. Come, sure. We shall bring a swift end to this pointless battle.
A small skirmish has been sighted ahead. An internal squabble, perhaps?
Maybe someone will stop Wang Ling
Prepare to be
today.
exterminated.
Or perhaps they are fleeing in fear.
That is Wang Ling's son, Wang Guan. He is under fire from his father's troops.
It would appear that he has turned his back on his father. He may lose them. What is it you are trying to do?
My father loves Wei. His love has clouded his vision. Allow me to talk to him, to make him see sense.
Very well. Come with me.
Father, I don't believe Wang Ling can be convinced. I need to prepare to be exterminated and execute his son.
I am not expecting Wang Ling to defect, but seeing his son try will bring disorder to his ranks. You are a smart boy, but you lack flexibility. Watch and learn while you still can.
I've never met someone so strong.
The mind shall vanquish the sword.
I must retreat. This is not the end.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Just as we thought, Wang Ling has made a deal with Wu.
I thought they would take longer to arrive. It would be wise to get rid of them first.
So you are my next opponent. I'll crush you like all of the others.
Indeed. I shall do my best to follow your example.
I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see. Are we destined to fall here?
It shall be my pleasure to face you.
The main force of the Wu army is here. They are being led by Zhuge Ke.
Zhuge Liang's nephew. I will see if he has his uncle's talents. Your uncle was the only man who ever mastered me. I sincerely hope that you will not embarrass me.
Once I defeat him, my name will become as known as that of my uncle.
That is not the nearest bringer of talent to me. You are a disgrace to me.
My lord, you look unwell. Why don't you rest for a while?
We are in the midst of battle. I cannot rest now. I too share your pride, Father.
Prepare to be exterminated. I shall return. Remember that. For yours is the first head I shall see.
There is no escape. The mind will vanquish the soul. Begone from the center.
A true warrior indeed. You will carry our armor across the land.
No escape. Fight me now, for glory!
I could never have foreseen this end. No matter how many I defeat, still more dullards rise to challenge me. I will not have the time to finish this.
Wang Lang was slain, and the Wu forces had no choice but to retreat. Sima Yi's influence increased greatly, and the kingdom of Wei largely fell under his control. And just as quickly as he seized power, Sima Yi took ill. He had been hiding his poor health for years, despite participating in countless battles. Enemies, allies, even his own family, he had fooled them all. It was a fitting end to one of the most cunning intellectuals the land had ever known.
Come to think of it, the last few years have been spent consolidating our rule. What's more, Father has moved with an uncharacteristic sense of haste.
He had us both fooled all along.
My time here is done. My son, you must lead in my place. Use it as you see fit.
You're just leaving it all to me.
Well, if I know you at all, you're excited by the prospect.
I won't deny it. There is none more qualified than myself to lead Wei into the future.
Just make sure that you walk the right path.
The cunning strategist Sima Yi passed away. Control of Wei fell to his eldest son, Sima Shi. The firm foundation of rule set by the Sima clan served to bring stability to the region. The winds of chaos that had swept the kingdom for years finally died down, and a peaceful quiet returned. However, the lands to the south were soon shaken by a new tragedy. In Wu, Sun Quan, the last of the Three Kingdoms-era rulers, passed away due to illness. The Wu Chancellor, Lu Xuen, died as well, and unrest began spreading throughout the land. The time had arrived. When Sima Shi learned that Sun Quan's successor was a young, inexperienced boy, he decided to launch a military campaign against Wu. Commanding the forces was his younger brother, Sima Zhao, as well as Zhuge Dan, among others. On their way to the Wu territory of Jianye, the Wei army engaged the enemy on the fields of Dongxing. People near and far watched earnestly as the first battle of the post-Sima Yi age unfolded before them. That day, the spirit of Zhuge Dan of Wei was without equal, soaring to the heavens.
Today we will claim Dongxing and bury the Wu forces.
Yes, sir! For you, General, we would give our very lives!
Lord Sima Zhao does not appreciate the gravity of the situation. He is so different to his cool, calculating brother. I must prepare for battle.